It would of course be best to accept the given wholeheartedly, if we always could, but even at the best, our capacity for acceptance is occasionally exceeded, at least temporarily. After the loss of a leg or the death of a child, any of us is immobilized by shock. A period of convalescence and recuperation may be required before we can get back fully into action. In the ordinary course of events, we must expect occasionally to encounter momentarily overwhelming difficulties of acceptance. Sometimes the facts are, for the moment, just too much to be faced. This is true even, as we say, at the best. So much for the best. Now, what about the worst?
For some people are confronted by the worst, and at its worst, the given is very somber indeed. Some crises of acceptance are not temporary and are not surmountable. There is no doubt that the total situation presented to some people is more than they can cope with.
Just as a sufficiently unfavorable physical environment can cause physical death, so a sufficiently unfavorable psychic environment can make psychic existence impossible.
Just as a man can die from the effects of starvation, exposure to heat, or cold and bacterial attack,
so he can suffer fatal damage to his self-structure from too prolonged contact
with frigid, torrid, or violent psychic surroundings.
Sometimes heroism is required. Sometimes heroism is not enough. The given can be so overwhelmingly unfavorable that it is intolerable. But even under these most extreme conditions, the meaning of the given remains unchanged. The possibility of accepting it is the same as the possibility of living. To say that the given can be intolerable is only to say that life under some conditions is